Henry David Thoreau wrote, "Our life is frittered away by detail. Simplify, simplify." And that's where my business gets its name. Hi, I'm Jim Stutz, the founder of Simplify, a service that goes beyond merely organizing our cluttered homes and lives. Most of us readily admit we have far more things than we ever need, and yet we continue acquiring more and more of them. I've found that the key to creating greater beauty and harmony and space and time in our homes and our lives is by simplifying them. This doesn't mean we have to become minimalists. It simply means trimming away the excess. When it comes to the spaces we inhabit, it's my belief that most of our houses or apartments already contain the makings of a beautiful home. It's just that all the beautiful things have become lost in a sea of clutter. So this video that I'd like to show you will demonstrate what I'm talking about and give you an idea of what's possible for you and your home and the ways I'd like to help you. Let's take a look. As you can see, this is a nice-sized living room, but it feels smaller than it is because it's packed with way too much stuff. Especially when it comes to all of the photos, figurines, plants, and knickknacks, it overwhelms the eye and feels claustrophobic. The entirety of every surface is taken up by one thing or another. Neither your eye nor the room itself can breathe. The ill-fitting coverings on the furniture look and feel like someone's preparing to leave the house for an extended period of time. Plus, they just sag and make the furniture look tired. Look close and you'll see two beautiful vases that have been stuck underneath the two side tables simply because there's nowhere else for them to be. In other words, there are some wonderful treasures in this room that we cannot see or enjoy because of all the clutter. Let's do something about that. By stripping off those sad-looking sheets that were draped over the furniture, we reveal some beautiful pieces. Remember that divan that Elmo was lying on? Well, here it is, moved to the opposite corner of the room, where it now can be used for its intended purpose. A relaxing place to stretch out and listen to the piano, or read a book by the light of the window above it, or just take a nap. Notice too that the top of the piano only has a few pictures and a metronome instead of all the clutter that was there before. Here we see the room as it was before I started working on it. Note especially the placement of the two sofas and the coffee table. The sofas are perpendicular and rather far apart, forcing the two women to sit at odd angles far away from each other while trying to have a conversation. And the coffee table is so far away from both sofas that it's not useful to anyone, not to mention that it's full of clutter and there's no place to put a cup of coffee on it. Once again, removing the saggy covers from the sofas reveals some beautiful furniture. Reorienting the sofas to face one another with the coffee table cleared of clutter and placed between them so that it can actually be functional creates an attractive and inviting place to visit in a much more intimate way. Imagine a warm, glowing fire in the fireplace on a chilly autumn or winter evening, with room on the coffee table for mugs of hot cocoa. Here's the side table that was originally against the wall to the left of the fireplace and overloaded with photos, figurines, and knickknacks. I moved it away from that wall, creating some open space to allow the room to breathe. Then I placed the table behind the long sofa and placed a few carefully chosen photos on top. Fewer photos to look at allows us to really see them and take them in. Remember those vases that were lost beneath those side tables? The more I decluttered this room, the more of those I found. They were there the whole time, but their beauty was lost among the clutter. Here I've arranged them on the bottom shelf of the table and the floor on either side, like the beautiful works of art they are. That round table against the wall had been stuck in the corner by the piano and totally covered with clutter. Now, another piece of beautiful furniture can be seen so it can be appreciated. I placed a few carefully chosen objects on top of it, but I also made sure to leave enough of the beautiful marble top exposed. This room serves as a perfect example of what Simplify is all about. When I say I want to help you create beauty, harmony, and time by simplifying your home and your life.